everyone, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included with the Rebels base. In today's episode, we are going to be finishing our electrolyzer setup. I did build a high pressure gas vent from the plastic of our glossy Dreca. We do officially need to get some hydrogen in here. So, I think what I'm going to do is take this gas pump. I'm gonna basically pump out this entire room, but I need more plastics. So as soon as this, I think I need to pipes up there. Anyways, we're going to pump this room out. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm gonna deconstruct it, get my plastic back, and then use it over here so that we can constantly do it. If we get any polluted oxygen, then it should be gone. I'm going to dismantle this gas filter pipes. Except for that bridge. I am going to call empty pipes on those. I believe we are also having a power issue. So I'm gonna go ahead and get another coal generator up and running. We're still looking. Yeah, I know, a lot of quick things are loading. I'm gonna be doing this in a little bit. I do not have any more refined metal. Let's just take refined metal. Yeah, it does. Can somebody please build this? And also, we might need to deconstruct these and start using power transformers. So that will go into there. No, hold on. That's the wrong spot. We need to cancel this build. Put the jumbo battery right there, and then put a transformer right there. But instead of having the heavy wire come out, I want the normal wire too. Deconstructor. Now, once that happens, I can put the heavy watt wire on into the transformer. Then we're going to have another transformer over here. Consumable, we're going to deconstruct. but then put down here instead. I also this seems not to be wanting to do anything, so as soon as both of these are deconstructed, we could put another transformer on this side. It's fine. Circuit overloaded, yeah, I know. Let me do this. Power. Oh, it says it's a power load thing. Well, just make a easy problem on to cut. But now we need to get rid of that wire. Now it's saying it's a power loop. Okay. I could get rid of that. And build conductive wire that way. That way. So we now have a deodorizer that's just over there. This circuit is still being overloaded, especially when whenever this gas pump is running. These are fine. I might need to put a power transformer in here. Deconstruct all of this. Yay, no one's sick. Hold on, let me make sure we have everything of slime on. Well, now we're going to have heavy wire come out. Guess I have to put it up there. Then I switch it. To then output that. Oh crap, I don't. Make your glass pumps, okay? So, we're having hydrogen in this. Great. Well, I don't think we're gonna need to go in here anymore. Thank you, Whisker. We do need to get this this main system hooked back up to power. But now, since we are using the electrolyzers, these oxygen diffusers mean nothing. Really, nothing. Power loop detected. Oh no. What will I ever do? This. That's what it will. No power consumers. Waiting for this transformer to be built. Waiting for this room to still become a vacuum. Area has earned a skill point. Yay. You're gonna go into critter ranching 2. Wither! It's going to improve. Oh, crap. I just effed up. I gave him his morale is very. Okay. Do we have an art research? Fine. Just get fine art. We have a vacuum. Go to materials gas. Yes, there is none. These are not outputting anything, so that might take a bit. Never mind, Rennie's fine. Yeah, Rennie is not. Nope, yeah, Rennie's fine. Well, I'm sure a little oxygen. Oh, we have full vacuum. So, before anything, I'm gonna deconstruct this gas vent and that pipe. Just make sure we're actually deconstructing that. I'm gonna unpose. Okay, somebody needs to come over here. The principals are available. Plastic. Right, we have vacuum now. So this just needs to be a constructed Now, ventilation gas pipe. These ones need to be pumped into the Draco farm. Hold on. So. Okay. Now for this. Now for the oxygen. It will go 2 ways. Before meeting, which will then split it into here, which will then continue going down to reach the kitchen, gas vent. Then next the barracks, gas vent. Next, just gonna go this way. Then research room. Finally, this atmosuit dock, and into that atmosuit dock. Here we go. This is about to be crazy, boys. I need a power wire. Now let's go ahead and see how this does. Yes, the hydrogen is mainly floating near the top with some oxygen, but primarily we should be pumping oxygen out. So, instruction. Go ahead, set this all in a 9 priority. Get all the dope. It is very important because we now have the oxygen, insufficient oxygen generation. I think eventually, once we get a better source of plastic, okay, more Draco. What is it? glossy Dracos. But now also, we are going to have run a power transformer using a plate right here. Heavy wire. Place a heavy wire down here into here, and then connect to the system. Apparently, it's an unreachable dig. It's I don't want to dig more in the slime. Yeah, these guys are fun. Enable this rock crusher so we can get more resources. Well, I think we now have a liquid loop. So this liquid pump will pump water through here. It will take the water, take half the water, move it this way into these pipes, which then are constantly being, hold on, I need good ventilation. We have some oxygen going in here, with some hydrogen, which is to be expected. That system is not perfect. But this room needs to be primarily hydrogen. Once we dig out this area, I could build a power transformer. We officially have no more power. I guess we could, once we get smoke oxygen. Well, I guess I can probably take all of this and run it to the main. So it will work. So. Copper ore to copper. I think we might get a new dupe. Well, and yes, we need this built ASAP. Thank you, Rainy, for building that diversion system. Because there's barely enough oxygen coming to this one. But we could also, once we get enough power. By the way, we're out of thimbleweed, and I don't know why there's chlorine in here. I'm gonna go ahead and lock this door so no one else will go in. Because it has chlorine, and I don't want to have to deal with this room. So unless if I have to, then I have to, okay? Well, this diversion system, is it working? Yep. Okay, it's spreading it more. I don't want it to come from multiple ways. I only want it to come from one way. Okay, we're going to enable this building. We need to deliver a suit. Connect it to the grid. Pretty sure we're okay over there. So all this oxygen, the extra oxygen should be coming this way. And doing the scanning. This duplicate cannot reach any areas. Ow. Yep, there you go. Now can you... What are you doing? What are you doing, Angel? I'm up here. I'm on your credit. Here, right now, oh, weather's the only one I should to move Rainy back. Rainy should be up and about. Okay, Whisker. I know it seems bad, but I need to move you to the night shift. Just so then we have farmers, so then we have a better food source. New blueprint, fried mushrooms. Probably the best thing right now. I hope that I'm taking an energy. And we need to enable this building. But so... But also so then we can have many people at once, going on one side. This is getting bridged. This is going to multiple spots. Oh, why is hydrogen getting through? Yeah, we might need to have a filter system. Which we could just have... Well, we need something... Can this have an automation? Yes, it can. So, I'm gonna have this run through every pipe. If it detects hydrogen, it's gonna... Can I send it down a different path? Can I send it to this canister filler? Yeah, I guess we need this gas filter. But for right now, we should be fine. Okay, building intake. I'm gonna disconnect that, but then disconnect this. Disconnect that. Okay. Now, these are gonna merge right here. Everything will go in here. It searches for hydrogen. Then hydrogen goes back this way into this. And the oxygen then continues its normal. So let's to a 9, as I don't want more hydrogen getting through this. Now, because we need more polluted water, I'm gonna go ahead and get a liquid pump. Oh, and a lemon to our main system. But that requires digging. Digging into the slime biome, which I'm okay with. But there's a slight issue. We only have wash basins. They don't really do a good job. So probably eventually we might replace this with a normal sink. But for right now, there you go. It's gas pipes for, I guess not important. Power. Because this takes a ton of power. It takes 120. I'm going to put a heavy wire across this way. But I also don't think we need the deodorizers. I'm gonna go ahead and disable those. Now this is going to wait. Everything has to go through this filter system. Sorry guys for the long episodes. But as soon as it's built, this actually starts working very consistently, I will go ahead and end this episode. Okay, area, take the suit off. And yeah, we shouldn't really need these unless if, these aren't really available. Let's go ahead and get another admin suit dock. Also connected. And connected power should already be. These are taking wrong element damage because we have hydrogen. Unbreathable gas, hydrogen. Okay, until we get this issue subsided, we're going to just kind of... Well. It's up here. TS is up here. Well, first of all, is this connected? Yes, it is. Are we getting any power? No. So we might need to have a coal generator up here, which might not be the best. So I have a feeling going to need to build a hydrogen generator and have a hydrogen generator room, because we are making hydrogen over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and plan this out to be up here. How are we doing? We are doing good with the hydrogen and the oxygen now. This is just a double measure, just to make sure we don't get any more hydrogen throughout the base. Now, I'm also going to set up a wash basin just in case, because now we are going to dig out our shaft for over here. But now you might be thinking, hey, you're gonna run into this. Yes, I will. But I will seal it by putting that on. Now, that is still needed, but this needs oxygen still. But gas meter valve to bay or valve. Okay. So we could use this to permit how much oxygen can go into a specific spot. So like here. Okay, I can put it right here. But down here, I want more. Well, I think we might need a micro musher so then we can make some more mush fries. So I'm gonna go ahead and place that and then go ahead and get... But I might place a Atmos sensor in here. Once I shut this system off and it drains everything out and becomes a vacuum again, I might put a Atmos sensor in these so that it automatically will shut it off if it detects less. Like you see these are like constantly flashing. Meteor showers. Well, I think I'm going to place down the hydrogen generators. We're gonna probably need 2. which then I will end this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, as I will see you in the next video. If you have any more suggestions for me on how to expand this series, let me know and I'll listen. So I listen to my comments, so don't feel free to comment any ideas that you might have. And I'll go ahead and see you in the next video. Always be stopped some hydrogen just bouncing around. Huzzah. Liver soup. If we haven't one. Oh wait, we still have this box. It's gonna become soup though. Also, I think that I need to go ahead and empty these. Okay, rainy. Anyways, blank canvas. Where do we have the least decor? They don't need decor over there. I don't really need decor in here. What is a good room? What is a room? Or do they just need a... Yeah, this thing takes water. Does it take a power? 480 watts. This one takes 960. What is something... We just put some hanging pots around. Maybe some in the mess hall. We might build a park. What does a park need? A park needs a park sign, 2 wild plants, no industrial machinery. This needs 4 wild plants. Okay. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will see you in the next video, but this thing needs desperate power. I'm gonna go ahead and hook this up and then end the recording. So, to have this come out. Smart battery. 4 wires. Ventilation. Well, there we go. We are connected. But by the way, we have no control. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Snazzy your blue suit. You know who's gonna wear it? Wither is going to wear it. Wither, come get your snazzy suit. Perfect. As soon as you're done eating. There you go. You look so. You look pretty snazzy over there. The reason why I'm putting a smart battery. Go ahead, connect these with automation wire, just so then we don't use excess hydrogen. Great, now it's down here. Yeah. Now we have some. power. Is it going the wrong way? Oh yeah, it's going the wrong way. Somebody please come up here and deconstruct this. Thank you, Rainy. But again, these dudes, man. Okay. Now, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Yeah, we're gonna need to replace that with a airlock. Hopefully this gets stuff working. Could somebody please come finish this right now? I greatly need it. What is happening over here? Well, it's saying this power transformer does not have power. Which it does. It does have power. Guess this just doesn't want to work. I'm gonna deconstruct that. Maybe it needs to come out of the battery. Yeah. It did it the fucking wrong way. Oh boy. I'm dumb as a rock. Good, hook that up. I'm gonna go ahead and end the recording here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm